Hey guys, this is Matt McCoy from Loop Community, and I'm here with Jacob Arnold, the drummer from Matt Redman, and we're looking at their loop rig, and Jacob's going to kind of give us a tour of how they're running tracks in their sets. So Jacob, tell us, so you're using Ableton Live here, right?
Yep.
How's your session set up?
So we have, I have one, master session here, and it's got every song we'll ever do all in it, so I'll just scroll quickly. I know you're not going to be able to see anything, but that's every song we've ever done over maybe 5 years, and a lot of them have tracks and some of them are just clicks, but it's just all one master deal.
And they're broken up into sections?
Broken up, and so for example, Blessed Be Your Name, and I've got every song broken up into sections. I'm using follow actions to get the song to roll along on its own, but just in case we need to get somewhere on the fly. Now I have this great loop-to-miss pedal.
Yes, you're using this to actually start and stop the tracks.
I've got a little customization going on with labeling. This
How's it set up?
My version 1 of labeling, and I'm using what do you call this mode? Just I'm paging the songs here. So this is
default mode.
Yeah, default mode. Song 1. Here's my set list. I've also got it labeled in Ableton, but every song is numbered.
Right.
And so that way I know what song I'm on and what song the pedal needs to be on. And then just...
What does this button right here do?
So this, I've kind of moved my start button from number 1, I've moved it over here, just because I like, as a drummer, a little bit less movement from the next song to the start button.
Right.
And then of course stop up here. So next and back. And then I labeled just a few key spots of the song that I figured we may or may not go back to. So chorus 1, verse 2, chorus 2, bridge, chorus 3. Or this might be an outro or a solo or something like that. But kind of generally, these are the ones that I'll map within the song up in Ableton. So yeah,
awesome.
It's just kind of helping me get around
to the different scenes
in
the song. And then how are you doing audio?
Okay, so we've got quite a bit of routing going on. So my first 2 channels here are like a combination of keyboard, like synths or pads or something like that coming out of a stereo output. And then I've got some guitar tracks which are typically acoustic guitars or like mandolins or banjos or something like that, kind of tinky and something to drive the acoustic side of things. And then the next 2 channels are we call them aux outs, and they're just, it can be anything from a big gang vocal in a chorus, or just anything extra that I can't send down the first 2 sets of outputs. And then I've got a mono loop for percussion and beats or anything like that we've got going on.
Yeah.
And then we do clicks out, and also we do a set of cues or counts for starting the song or for sections of the song to help guide the band and keep us all on track.
Cool.
All right, so and we're running everything out of this Motu interface, ultralight.
How many
Mark
outputs
III.
does that have on it?
I think a total of 12 maybe. Let's see. So it's definitely 8 out because I've got this the Radial Pro D8. So I'm sending keys, stereo, guitars, stereo, aux, stereo, loops, and click.
Right.
And then there's like master outputs 1 and 2, and then you could also send stuff down the headphones if you really wanted to. So then I've got this other extra spare DI for the cues in mono. So I'm using a total of 9 outputs.
9 outputs.
Yeah, at the moment.
That's cool. And then controlling it with loop-to-miss?
Loop-to-miss, yeah. I got all the songs, once again, broken up in Ableton. I know most people, you just want to fire a song and that's it, but especially if you're rehearsing or sound checking and you want to start a song in the middle and you can't in this mode, so I started breaking stuff up. It also just gives me flexibility to start within a song.
Right.
Anywhere I can go anywhere within the song, and
do you just remap your set list, or do you actually? I think earlier you were saying that you copy and paste songs.
Yeah. So
how does that work?
If we scroll down, I'll give you a closer look. So down here, I've got everything alphabetical. We're just scrolling. We're only in the B's. There's so many more letters to go. But what I'll do is, for example, for playing Dancing Generation, I'll just select that, copy it, and then I'll go to the top, and then I'll paste it, you know, wherever it needs to be in the set. And then once I got the set in order in Ableton, then I'll map Looptimus. You know, I'll put a number off to the side, so again I can keep track on the screen and on my set list down on the floor, and I can keep Looptimus in order. So I'll number everything, and just so you can see, I mean, if Dancing Generation was going to be first, then I would paste it, and boom, there it is. And then, so what that does is, if I didn't change anything when we played it, like let's say we ran a song, but I turned something up or down.
Yep.
If I made a change, I would then copy this and go paste it back down in my master list. But let's just say I didn't copy or didn't change anything, then I would just delete this at the end because I don't need it at the top anymore. Right. And I've got my whole list still organized down at the bottom. So yeah.
That's cool. Well, so this is Loop Rig, Jacob Arnold, Matt Redman. Thanks for showing us.
Yeah, no worries.
Rig, man.